Did you know that some wars in history didn't even last a single day? When we think of war, we imagine years of fighting, long campaigns, and endless battles. But history tells a different story. Some wars ended so quickly that the world barely had time to react. Today, we're exploring the shortest wars in human history and how a few brief moments were enough to change nations forever. Let's begin with the shortest war ever recorded. In the year 1896, the British Empire controlled much of East Africa. When the Sultan of Zanzibar died, his successor took power without British approval. Britain demanded that he step down. He refused. Within hours, British warships gathered in the harbor. Cannons were aimed at the palace. At exactly 9 in the morning, the bombardment began. Shells tore through the palace. Fires broke out, and resistance collapsed almost immediately. And just like that, it was over. The entire war lasted only 38 minutes. Less than an hour of fighting decided the fate of a nation and set a record that still stands today. Next, we move to the Middle East. In June of 1967, tensions had been building for years. Israel faced neighboring countries, including Egypt, Jordan, and Syria. When the fighting began, it escalated rapidly. Airstrikes destroyed enemy aircraft on the ground. Battles erupted across deserts, cities, and strategic territories. Despite the intensity, the war was shockingly brief. In just 6 days, the fighting ended. Borders were redrawn, territories changed hands, and the political balance of the region was permanently altered. Few wars have moved so fast, yet left such long-lasting consequences. Now, a lesser-known conflict. After World War I, the collapse of empires left borders unclear and unstable. In 1918, Georgia and Armenia found themselves in conflict over disputed territory. Fighting broke out as both sides tried to secure control. The war lasted only a few weeks. Compared to global conflicts, it was short, but it was far from meaningless. The fighting deepened political tensions and shaped regional relationships for years to come. Even brief wars can leave deep scars. This next war has one of the strangest names in history. In 1969, Honduras and El Salvador were already facing serious political and social tensions. When the two countries met in a World Cup qualifying football match, emotions exploded. Riots broke out. Diplomatic relations collapsed. Soon after, fighting began. Airstrikes, border clashes, and civilian displacement followed. Yet the war itself lasted only 100 hours. That's roughly 4 days. A ceasefire ended the conflict, but the damage remained. It was a powerful reminder that even sports can become a spark when tensions are already high. These wars remind us that length does not define impact. Some conflicts last decades. Others end in days, or even minutes. But every war, no matter how short, leaves a mark on history. If you enjoyed this journey through history's fastest conflicts, like the video and subscribe for more stories from the past. And tell me in the comments, which of these short wars surprised you the most?